Go on, buddy. Get into that exhibit. Doors open. It's all yours. Welcome everyone to another live stream of Jurassic World Evolution for Gaming Tuesday. Now this week we're going to be finishing up Isla Nublar. I did about an hour and a half to 2 hours off camera, so today we're going to finish up the park. I have about half of it developed at this point in time and plan on developing the other half of the island with you guys today. So thank you for tuning in. The game's just loading now and we will get started. Going to give you guys a little tour of everything that I worked on off camera, and then we will get going and build the ultimate Jurassic World. And like I said last week, we're not really trying to do a complete recreation of Jurassic World as seen in the movie or Jurassic Park. Anyways, starting us off, right over here is the arrival point. From there, we have an emergency shelter, a fossil zone, restaurant, gift shop, arcade, and a toy shop. Have this little pond-ish type of thing right here. We have our ACU center with the helicopter. Everything is fully upgraded on it, just the regular green ACU skin. Kind of wish that they do come out with some more skins in the near future for the helicopters and the Jeeps. I would really like to see a Lost World camouflage variant of the Ranger team. So speaking of the Ranger team, they are located right over here. We have three of their squads, or three different squads. We got the 93 Jeep Wrangler skin chosen, as seen by the three Jeeps all lined up, ready to go. Now, like I said last week or the week before, I really do hope that they put like a motorcycle in here as well that you could drive and say have a passenger or even yourself just, have a dart rifle. Anyways, this is our kind of power grid utility area over here. Got a large and two large power stations right here. Have them also maxed out all the way. Now coming up, if you were to follow this path after entering the park, if you were going to go on the left side, first thing you would see is the Triceratops / Torosaurus exhibit, and there's also a few Gallimimus in here as well. There's like, I think 8 or 9 different dinosaurs in this exhibit. It has a gyrosphere station, but that is over there. Anyways, continuing up this path here, you would see the Dilophosaurus encounter. We have 3 Dilophosaurus right here. I also hatched a couple more dinosaurs off camera as well. And then continuing over here, we have the Hammond Creation Lab number 1. Available, or it has access to 3 different enclosures, that way to maximize the space. And then over here we have the Tyrannosaurus, along with some, what else was here? Honganiosaurus, or Honganiosaurus, I believe is the correct way to pronounce that. And there's also, nope, that's all that's in that exhibit right there. So we have 3 exhibits right here, 1 carnivore, 2 herbivore exhibits. We have the Innovation Center here. I have a monorail station located right here with plans to extend it in that direction in the park. Then we have a hotel right here for the guests. Like I said, the Innovation Center here, kind of the center hub of the island where all the paths are going to lead to different exhibits. Over here we have it was a Brachiosaur exhibit, now it is a Diplodocus exhibit because these guys were very picky and apparently this was not enough forest for them, so tried to make a larger enclosure for them. We also have some Struthiomimus here as well that decided to hide in the bush. Oh, we do still have 1 Brachiosaurus. He's doing good, he is comfortable right now. We actually have a couple of them. Okay, so we do have 4 Brachiosaurus. It was the Mimosaurus that we had in there that did not enjoy this enclosure. Right next to him, we have some Pachycephalosauruses. I decided to put them in a own separate exhibit because I've just found in the past they don't tend to do well with other dinosaurs. Once again, I have another little pond here. Kind of looks like there's a lot of algae on top of it. Very swampy-ish looking is what I was going for. So we have this main road that just leads right through the park, starts all the way at the beginning, goes all the way down. For those that feel like walking, We have the second Hammond Creation Lab over here. We also have this area, which is kind of like a worker compound. We have a security center right here, another ACU center. We also have a ranger station, Hammond Creation Lab number 3, which has access once again to 3 separate enclosures, maximizing the space on the island. And like I said, the workers, I imagine, would go over to this area. So we have an emergency shelter here located right next to the monorail. We have another medium power station. Well, we have a medium power station here. Got a couple enclosure gates located around here. I don't think anything is in here. Nope. Okay, and this exhibit up here was for these guys. If I can select them. The Gigantospinosaurus, or Gigantospinosaurus, right? I think that's the way to pronounce it. Anyways, there's those guys, and we have a bunch of feeders that need to be resupplied. So let's get the ranger teams on the task. We're going to have a little race here. We're going to do those 2 feeders. And we're going to grab this ranger team. And they're going to feed these 2 feeders. Let's see who gets there first.
Adding task.
I imagine. I don't know. These guys are going to head up through here. And it looks like cut through these gates. That's one thing I didn't want to do, was make too many gates to the enclosures. So most enclosures will have a main entrance gate and then a hatchery gate that you can enter to go to different areas. So looks like this guy's going to be the winner, so this ranger station is closer to resupplying those. Anyways, let's get this ranger team to resupply this right here. Alright, now we have 5. Everything is deciding to need resupplying at the same exact time.
Feeder resupply
Let's just
request
get
received.
everything there taken care of. That is it. Okay. So this is the other area of the park. So there's 3 current monorail stations, 3 current monorail stations right now, besides from the arrival point. So you would take the monorail and you would travel over here. You would go past the worker compound. There's no viewing galleries over here, so I tried to limit the amount of guests that would be over here. I also had a path that extended all the way through the forest here and connected with that, but for some reason I just decided to leave that as a trail that's accessible only by the ranger team and not the actual guests to the park. So moving out here, going down the monorail track, trying to give everybody a view of the enclosures. Granted, this enclosure you only get to see this bit of, and this enclosure you get to see that bit of. You can't really see the Pachycephalosaurus from here, but that's okay. So up over here we have a large power station. We also have the monorail station, a hotel, and a couple of shops, a bowling alley, clothes shop, fossil zone. Anyways, let's back out on the island, show you guys. I have roughly half of it developed right now. Most of these, or just about all of these, are herbivore exhibits. I'm saving this half of the park for carnivores. So let's get started here by mirroring, or trying to, no, we got a little more land I think on this side. So let's start making some enclosures. Kind of imagine I don't know if I want to do another hotel there. I think the first things first, we should get the monorail set up. We can go around from there and choose where we are going to put different things. So we got the monorail track right here. Let's drop that down. Perfect. Let's head and drop that right there. We're trying to get all the pylons or the pillars, whatever you want to call them, to look realistic. I don't like when they make giant gaps. It takes away from like the realism of the game, if you get what I'm saying. Anyways, dropping this over here, see how we're doing. I don't want to go too far. I'm envisioning maybe having 5 monorail stations in total on the island. Can I come on, please? No, you're not gonna let me do that? Okay. Delete that section. I mean, the terrain controls and placing of roads and stuff like that, it did the exact same thing. The placing of roads and terrains and pathways and everything like that, if you can figure it out, it's not that bad. But for somebody just starting the game, and occasionally I will get very, very frustrated at the finickiness is, I guess, the right word, the, I don't know, kind of weird structure that setting up this stuff entails. So, what is that over there? That's just a regular tree. I thought that was like a building or something. We got a monorail station. We got terrain constraints. Come on. Just a little bit. There we go. Okay, get rid of this. Yeah, we're gonna need to get rid of that. Put this right here. Go like that. Curve. How is that curve too sharp? Come on. Put this right here. Okay. Nice and realistic. The pillars are spaced evenly. They don't make any giant gaps. I'm trying to see if I have any spots that I can tidy up here. This isn't too bad. I mean, that's semi-realistic, you know, it could span that far, but when you start getting like 4 or 5 of the pillars missing, then it just looks really funny. The other monorail station is here. I don't think we're going to be squeezing a 5th one in, so why don't we just drop the track, not there, come on, drop the track and keep it lined up with the side right here. No power. Okay, we'll take care of that in a second. So let's loop it up this way. Okay, right here. Once again, outside buildable area. I feel like some of these things, like the monorail tracks, you should be able to kind of go, say, a couple meters outside the boundary. I'm not saying you should be able to go, you know, a mile away from where the line is, but just feel like some of these things you should be able to kind of stretch out of the zone of play or whatever you want to call it. I don't know if we're going to leave this large lake down here. I can imagine like a dinosaur enclosure or something. So here we go. So first things first, I'm going to do a straight line with this road right here. Clear away the water. Water is gone. No more water in the way. Nope. Okay. We're not going to worry about those little alerts up on the top of the screen. We're just going to get this path going. Should probably level out the land too. I don't want to make this like climbing Mount Everest or anything like that. So we got flatten all the way down. Just kind of get a rough straight line. It is very, very laggy, I've noticed, on this island, especially when it comes to terraforming the terrain. I imagine that's because of the sheer size, and I also imagine that's why they have the size restrictions on the islands like they are now. That looks pretty good, except it doesn't because it's on a slope. Why can't I just want to make this nice and even? Everything right here, nice and even. Why can't it be even with the Innovation Center? Okay, I guess we will have a raised path going through here. Going straight as we can. Coming up on the border. Outside play area now. Alright, we're going to work with this. I also feel like if this was a real park, they would do that with their paths, just to help with drainage, and so guests weren't walking into a swamp. Keep this path nice and straight here. Lock it into place. Go. Seems like we're deviating from the line that we made, but that's okay. We'll fix that later. We just wanted to get a path going out to that part of the park. I don't need to connect all of these paths out there. I mean, they're all pretty much connected at this point in time. I just feel like I should cordon this section off or quarantine or block this area of the park off, make this a couple exhibits, and then make the rest of them over here. So, got the monorail station here. We're going to do a path from here to there. I feel like the guests would probably like to walk right next to the monorail. So we'll have them right here. Can make this a nice curved out first. That way we know where we're going. Try to keep nice, tidy angles and straight edges here. See with the trees, that looks Yeah, that looks realistic. Okay, let's get back to the landscaping. So yeah, we can tier it here. Make this level. This level, okay. And then we'll go here to smooth things out. Try and just make this look as genuine, as realistic as possible. We can get rid of this little section of the monorail, which we deleted 2 sections of. Okay. Go up to guests. Go to the monorail track. Place this back again. We got a dead dinosaur. I think that's actually the first dead dinosaur of this park. How's that look? That's good. Okay. So there's no power over here. That's alright. We will fix that in a minute. Probably going to drop the substation where that lake is. You know, just to hide it from the guests. Let's see. Who is the dead dinosaur? Oh, Triceratops? Orosaurus. How old was he? So, lifespan, he lives about 88 days plus 13, so that'd give us about 100 days, and, well, 101 days to be exact. And he lived for 101 days. So, he got his full life, I guess. Got a couple more. That was Torosaurus, correct? Yes, Torosaurus. We're going to get 2 more breeding, or growing, incubating right now. Torosaurus, where are you at? There you are. Let's modify your genome a little bit. We're going to make these guys coastal pattern Torosauruses. 78% survival rating. Let's change this one too. This one will be a woodland. A woodland Torosaurus. Those 2 are getting cooking in the incubation oven. This over here. Where should I drop a power station? Should I just do 1 power station? I feel like that might be sufficient.
Asset transportation in progress.
Who's obstructing that? Oh, the water is. Yeah, I'm gonna use this as another utility area, worker area. So let's get rid of the water. It's gone, I think. It's just about water in here. And also, let's get rid of these trees. We want to see what we're doing. Very, very thick vegetation on this island. Looks very cool in some spots, especially with the terrain raised. It really gives you a sense of being in the jungle. I feel like we should leave it like that and have it so there's a little path that goes down to here, but the trees mostly block this area off from the guests' view. That's like a realistic cut through the forest right there. These trees aren't really, so let's drop the radius down. Go up. And wish you could do straight instead of this being a circle. Just make it like a square or something so you can do like a perfect cut through the forest. Come on, tree. I'm right on top of you. There you go. Alright, that's fine. Land looks pretty good down here. There's still a little puddle of water over there. Anyways, let's get a large power station up here. Perfect. Oh, I should have... There we go. There's the power cables, the pylons. Run this so it's next to that. If I drop a small substation in here, can I? I know I can. I see it. It was just blue right there. Perfect. They got power once path gets connected. Let's get this path. Like we should probably keep it near the woods for right now, just so we figure out what else is going here and where it is going. That under there. This up. There. Bring this up. There. Gotta be getting near it. Yeah, that's right. And I'm going to leave this path cement just like it is. And I'm also going to kind of put it so it's right here. Hopefully the people will understand that this is an employee road. Okay, that works. Alright, that works. We got a path over to the power station. They're still building it right now. Let's get some dinosaurs in here. Let's work on this smaller area first. I don't want to... Do I want to put another hotel right here? You know what? Let's see. How would that look? Guests? Hotel. Terrain constraint. Terrain constraint. Yeah, I think we will. We will put a hotel right here. Landscape. Bring up the size. Go to this. Flatten. Flatten, flatten, flatten. Okay, nice area for us right here. Everything nice and even. That looks good. Let's work on this. Smooth that out. I feel like that's an awfully steep climb for these guests. Yeah, it is. Move this out. I don't like that bump right there. This bump right here. Don't like that. But you know what? That doesn't look too bad. Hopefully once we put the hotel in. There we go. We had it. Right around here. Okay, so we can get closer. A little closer. Oh, right there. We had it. Next time it hits blue, I'm pressing A. Come on. Come on, you were right in there. There we go. Let's get another path up. Going. A cheap path over to the hotel. That's not so cheap to stay at. Okay, now that that's done, get an enclosure. So this part of the park is going to be carnivores. They're going to be strong carnivores. So we would like a strong fence. Now, if I lock this like that, and I come over at this angle here, I should be able to get a gate in there for a ranger team. We're going to give that a try. We're also going to keep the cement off of this main path area here, just so we can have some viewing platforms. Suppose we should also drop a Hammond Creation Lab in. Back over to this side. Trying to keep it like an equal distance all the way down. And semi-parallel.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your comfort, we've increased the hotel capacity of the island.
On. Back to this. I don't like that. I just want it to be square. I don't think I can get. The only way I could do this is by that, then coming back, then going over to here. Okay, that works. Looks a lot better than how it just did. Back to enclosures. Let's get a gate right here. Let me put a gate right here. Water stays, which is even better. Hopefully the ranger team and those guys can make it through here. We do need to get a hatchery. Do a double exhibit right here. A couple large carnivores. Hatchery. That might work. Let's get rid of this water. Oh, no, I want to remove the water. That's a lot easier and quicker. Get the Hammond Creation Lab under enclosures. Hammond Creation Lab right here. Give these people on the monorail something to see. Let's get a path over to here. Go from right here. There we go. They are going to need power, and I'm hoping going off of here, run some pylons next to the train tracks or the monorail tracks. It looks like I'm going to be able to get this one right there. Make that one under the tracks. Actually, just make it a station, substation. Come on, let me build right here. There we go. Like to have the pylon on that side. There we go. That is not too bad. Hopefully they got power. One thing we're gonna do here, and we're gonna upgrade this. So outage protection, improved output, and we'll do a 1.0 improved output. Here we go. We got a good start on this section of the park. Let's see what is going on. That fence needs electricity. This feeder needs resupplying. Ranger team over here.
Proceeding to the feeder now.
Let's get these Taurosauruses out. Gotta make sure all these gates were closed first, which they are. Open up the gate, let them enter the exhibit all by themselves, and then I'll come back and check on them at a later time. Back over here, this path, so I'm going to want to drop a viewing window in right about here. Go to the viewing windows. Barely want it to be off the path. Okay. Now I can go back to the fences. Finish constructing this fence. Make that as square as possible. So we'll do that. That. Okay, so almost have this enclosure sectioned off. Go back to the fences. Snap on. We're going to get this to cut over like that. Come down to here. Come down to here. This can be as close to the road as possible. This corner. Defined. This is. Boom. What is obstructing it? Go. They got power. That substation is connected. Just need to connect this part over here. So, oh, I just realized, I hope this isn't going to be too close. Okay, no, it's hoping that it wouldn't delete the pylon or the pillar. Support the monorail. That one did, so we're gonna okay. That exhibit closed off. We're just gonna do a very basic fence around the creation lab. It'd be nice if I could get this to, let's try this. Like that. Don't obstruct it. The other one here. And drop a fence. Actually, a lot of exhibits. I feel like we could do 3 separate enclosures here. Actually, so let's... This... Come on. You just right there. Okay, we're just right there. Get rid of that one. I'm gonna get rid of this one. Move it down further. Come on, maybe right here. Guess that's the closest that we can get it. Another one right here. Alright, so we can squeeze 3 enclosures out of this. Make a nice line, except nobody's gonna be able to see the dinosaurs in this exhibit. That's okay. We'll figure something out. How can we get the people to view? Well, we could put a viewing platform right here. That would work, or we can put a viewing gallery. Yeah, I think we'll go with the gallery. Let's get it as close to here as possible. Okay. A path. Nice, cheap concrete path. Why did that come out so ugly? Paths. Try this again. Much better. Okay, so we're gonna run a 2 gates right here. So this is gonna get tricky. Run a fence. A fence right here. Where we gotta go with it. Stairs there, so they have to be able to down the stairs into the exhibit. Alright. One area is fenced off. Let's get a T-Rex cooking. Rex, change your skin up a bit. No, yeah, we'll keep it with coastal. Coastal T-Rex. We're also gonna bring up his lifespan, because it's like he's gonna live a pretty short life. Let's get the lifespan and resilience up along with the rating. That brings him to 68%. I'm pretty confident about that, so let's bait that T-Rex. I guess we might as well start an Indominus Rex too, while we have this exhibit going. Indominus Rex. Oh, I never even upgraded this. There we go. carnivores just naturally take a long time, and some of them aren't really that successful, so hopefully that helps. Get the second exhibit. Closures. Fences. No, I want it to be right on the corner here. There we go. I'm going to pop 2 viewing towers right here, if they will fit and the terrain will allow me. Perfect. One right there. Like the Lord of the Rings of 2 towers right here. Nope. Yeah, I can get one. Be very delicate about its placement. Perfect. Let us clean up this landscaping right here. We want to smooth all this out. Smooth it out. Smooth it out. This out. Okay. Let's drop a couple paths down. Another path down. Go, we got double tower viewing exhibit right there. We've got 1 viewing gallery right there. This is kind of a long and narrow exhibit. It's okay. We're gonna go to enclosures here. Nope. Enclosures. Viewing gallery. This one about right here. Perfect. Down to path. Cheap path once again. We're doing good over here. Creation Lab is creating. So since this is all carnivores over here, let's get some carnivore feeders in here. So live bait feeder, I'd like to keep those away from the people. That way they don't see the goat coming up. I don't know why, weird thing that I like to do. Here is another one. We'll put that right up there. Okay, now we're going to go to our live bait feeders, and I like to put those right, or not the live, but the regular feeders. Put those near a viewing window so that people can see the dinosaurs eat. Definitely going to have to take care of all this rubbery and grass and everything. We're actually going to have to do that right now to place this feeder here, so do a little landscaping. Move a little water. Go back to the feeder. Carnivore feeder. Drop that down. Right? Down to landscaping. Let's remove these trees. Bring up the dinosaur viewability. Visibility. Visibility, viewability. I guess they're the same thing. Okay, this looks pretty good right here. We're not really going to know, definitely, until the dinosaurs actually get into the exhibit. And I also feel like we need to connect this stream here. Stream on our eye. Oh, I'm making that disappear. Okay. That's a realistic stream that leads to here. Going to actually clean this up a bit right here. That. Then we're going to go over to smooth, bring down the radius, and if you quickly just bump up against it, seems to just kind of make the edges so they're not so straight. I guess it kind of feathers them or blends them into the land. There we go. That looks pretty good. And I feel like if you're in here and looking out, you could see the dinosaurs. Now, I know nobody wants to look at ugly cement fences, so we're going to pop a couple of gates in here. We're gonna keep these gates over here. Did I? No, we're gonna put one gate right here, and I'll put the other one over here. Exhibits, and because this is a... Actually, no, we'll put it right back here. Can we? No? Okay, right here then. Hide it from the guests, even better. Go to this part, and get some trees in here. Unless... Can I make a moat? Oh, this is good. Like this. Nope, I did not mean to do that. There we go. Add a couple trees in here. Birds fly away. I got another tree out of this strip here. Oh, I'm just gonna work on the grasses and everything else. Trees here if they'll let me. Okay. Three feeders need resupplying. Let's take care of that. Add task.
Attending to feeder supply.
Supply.
Adding to the list.
Resupply, and I think the other one was up here. Yep, right here. Other ranger team. Task.
Acknowledging
Resupply.
request for feeder resupply.
Okay, everybody's good. These dinosaurs are good. Close this gate. Everybody okay? I kind of sounded like there was some screaming, some dinosaur rampaging going on. No, I think they're all good. What about you guys? Are you ready to come out yet? T-Rex is ready. T-Rex, I'm gonna put you in this cage. Right here, this long cage. So let's open up that gate. Let you in. Go on, buddy. Get into that exhibit. Doors open. It's all yours. Perfect. Oh, I got a perfect idea of what I can put in here. Never mind. I was gonna say I could do Velociraptors, Tyrannosaurus Rex, and Dominus Rex because of the hybrid between the two, but I think this cage is a little too big for raptors. No, you know what? We're gonna do raptors here, and then over here I'll do a Spinosaurus and Dominus Rex, and the other. I can probably actually connect this path all the way around too. That will give me multiple points of viewing there. I should probably do the creation lab up over here. Or back here. Probably back here would make sense. Let's actually get this area set up right now. Do it like that. No. Right like that. Perfect. Drop the path. Gonna bring this path right over here. Please don't take down that pylon as I come up next to it. Perfect. These aren't really meant to be guest roads, that's why they're not work lined like the other ones are. They're just supposed to be like worker access roads. But I'm sure we're going to see guests wandering down these paths. Where do I have to go? Right up here. No, I don't like that, so right here. All connected, yep. All connected. Hopefully the people can distinguish the difference between the paths. Do I have a tree? Yeah, I have a tree growing out of the cement. Let's get rid of that. Landscaping. Move. Bye, tree. This doesn't have any power, so let's drop a substation right here. Boom. All set, tied into the grid. I'll do our other dinosaur exhibit over here. Dominus Rex is almost all set to go. We're gonna change the success. Yeah, we're gonna remove a success rate and increase the hatchery capacity just for the raptors, so they're not temperamental when they get released. T-Rex is in his exhibit. Nope. Close that gate. It was closed already. I accidentally opened it. Okay, we're good. T-Rex, how you doing? Got enough forest, you got enough grassland. You could actually use some more grassland. We're going to thin this out a little bit back here. There we go. A little better. Still, you won't be able to see him. Do a clear path back here in case the rangers have to get through. How you doing now, buddy? You doing good? Still more than enough forest. You know what? Let's make it bushy in here. We're gonna add some shrubs, add some shrubbery. Perfect. Give this guy a nice home. This shrubby over here, because I don't think any workers are going in here and maintaining this exhibit. Dinosaur has been successfully raised and is ready to go. We know who that is. That is the Indominus Rex. He's going to go over here. Let's open up the gate before we even release him. Indominus Rex, get on out there. We'll watch you come out. This one has the vivid camo pattern or vivid paint scheme on it, I believe. Yeah, it's a vivid one. It's purple. I like it on the Indoraptor. I think it's cool. Now hopefully you would turn around and go right into your exhibit. Come on, dude. Get in there. Perfect. Head on in. I will close the door behind you. And we're going to get a check on you right now. Too much forest in here. So let's get rid of some of this. Get rid of this. A little bit of that. Get a little bit of that. Get rid of those. Where are you at now? What are your stats? Still need more grassland. Okay, so we'll just use a way up here. Oh no. Still need more grassland. I guess you're just a grassy type of dinosaur. So let's rubs in here. Rubbery. Rubs in the lake there, because once again, nobody's going in to mow this exhibit. Nobody's weed whipping this exhibit. Dinosaur just stays in there. Feel like this is more in the shade, so... Well, this is kind of more in the shade, the way the sun's going right now. I think he's good. Should be good. No. Still, too much forest. Still, not enough grassland. Your exhibit is like 80% grassland. How is that not enough? That. Any better? Still, not enough grassland. Just baffles me. I've made smaller exhibits with less room in them and more trees. This guy's got like 4 trees in his entire exhibit. There we go. He's better now. Let's get some raptors. Let's get some raptors hatching, is what I'm trying to say. Velociraptor. Velociraptor. And we'll make this one the pack leader by giving him a vivid pattern scheme. Velociraptor, who's got a disease? We got one disease and one dead, and one thing needs feeding. So Ranger
Confirmed.
team, heal him. Transport this dead dinosaur. What do we got here?
Heading to pick up the
Triceratops.
asset.
So we should probably get a couple more Triceratops
Resupply
cooking in the
request
lab.
acknowledged.
This guy's health is low
Understood.
for some reason. I don't know why, but Triceratops right here. We'll get 2 more of you going. Perfect. Okay. So this area of the park will be all set. Just get the raptors in here. Make sure the Rex is still good, which he is. All right, just gotta do this little part. I'm gonna make this a utility or worker area. So I'll probably add another ACU center,
Assets
another
in the air.
ranger station in there. Oh, an egg failed to hatch. Who's got low health besides from that Struthio minus? All these raptors aren't making it. That's not good. How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do this? Do one exhibit. All I really want to do is a couple of big carnivores. So we make this go like that. I gotta do some viewing stations here. How I'm gonna put this. Let's actually get rid of this fence here. Get rid of this fence right here. That fence, okay. Viewing platform. Up there. Nice and close. Close enough. Closures go back up to fences. Alright. So we got one exhibit right here. I could like that. I think only one raptor was successfully bred. Oh, we got a couple things going on. Let's take care of that real quick. So, raptors were good. It was the Triceratops. Velociraptors go into this exhibit. With that gate open, let all 3 go in there. Who's dead? Wanganosaurus. Wanganosaurus? I don't know how you pronounce that. I gotta look that up. Where are you? You're under this tree dead. Oh, I need a transport team.
Asset required collection.
Ceratops. Both of them failed. I don't know why. Let's see what their success rate is. 50%. Let's bring it up a little bit. Let's drop the attack. Okay, 68. I feel confident with the 68%. A lot better than 50%. Who else is dead? 2 Triceratops are dead.
Heading to collect the
Or a
asset.
Longosaurus and a Triceratops died. But we also lost a Triceratops about 5 minutes ago. So, yeah. Let's get a...
Transporting asset.
What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I don't really want guests going down this road, though. Alright. Guess we're going to do a viewing platform right here. Perfect. Closures.
Asset being transported.
Right, we got that. This down to here, bring this down to here. I could probably make a couple. Yeah, this is kind of big. So let's do this. Drop another viewing gallery right here. T-Rex is pissed off. Why are you mad, T-Rex? Oh, Indominus Rex. What? Now you don't have enough forest? Really, dude? You are one picky dinosaur. With that. You better. Comfort is 69. Attacking the fence. Oh, once again, you don't have a forest. You didn't want any forest before. Is it gonna go? Come on, go up. No, get a little more forest. Just gave you more forest. Why won't that go up? Come on, comfort go up. Comfort go up. 66. It's still going down. Sneaking a couple trees that aren't gonna cut off the visibility. This guy is just gonna be a pain. Are you? That better? Okay. Forest has not gone up at all. And it's not based on the entire enclosure, it's based on like a certain area around the dinosaur. This better? Still going down. Come on, trees. Now it's going up. Hopefully he'll be okay without attacking the fence. Drop another viewing gallery right here to make another exhibit. This guy is still attacking the fence. What is his deal? And that's not straight at all. That and there. These guests are running away scared. Hopefully this guy will correct his bad attitude. Or we have to put him down in the sense that we're going to have to tranquilize him. Curve there. Rid of that. Back to here. Along. There aren't too many guests over here, which is a good thing. Okay. Indominus Rex, what is going on? Where are you at? Right here. You're fine. Okay. He should be attacking the fence. We got dead Dilophosaurus. We got two. Triceratops here. Those are the right exhibit for them.
En route to pick up the asset.
Triceratops out.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome.
Right, he is out. Couple dead dinosaurs. Let's
Picking up
transport
asset.
this one too. We're gonna need some more power. How much power do we need? Management views. Need 22 power. We have to build another power station. And I think we're gonna have to put it over here. Power. Right here.
Asset transportation underway.
Path
Transit
right
has
here.
commenced.
Give that a second to finish building. Here, yeah, we got a couple feeders that need resupply. Let's
Feeder supplies inbound.
one.
Handing over the wheel.
I don't know why I jumped to dry vehicle there.
Heading to the feeder now. Acknowledged.
I gotta divide this pen up. This. This way with. Probably got a couple enclosures in here. Got one there. Got one this way, I feel like. This. Drop another one in here. That. Okay. All the power issues have been resolved. Got a cordon off fence. Two, three, four. Let's drop a. Sure. Right up this way. Kind of a weirdly shaped, but that's okay. Two, three, four, probably 5 different dinos in here. So over here, innovation speed is up. Up and up. Okay, let's get our dinosaurs hatching. So we want a Dinosaurus. Let's also throw Gigantosaurus in here. Gates. Closures, gates. Got one in here. Let's give that a try again with the gates. Here. Here. Gate here. Also gonna need to drop some. Got a gate over here. Right here though. Yeah. Gate here for this. Gate in right there, I guess. Gate right there. If it is good, they can enter. Need one more gate over here. I doubt I can fit it in. And real question is, will they be able to access it? I don't know. Let's go to the feeders though. Closures. Again, live bait feeder. Each.
Call from fully eligible.
Alright, sorry about that. The phone was ringing there. Still ringing in the background. Okay. Let's get our live bait feeders down. Did I get one in here? No. Live bait feeder. Yeah, I did. Right. Let's see, we'll put another, correct? Or is that a goat feeder? No, regular carnivore. One in front of all of the air. Their view stand right here. Here. Live goat feeder in there. Have a live goat in here. Live goat in here. Live goat in here. That's all of them. Water going on. Rid of some of these trees in here. Anybody ready? Nope, nobody's ready to come out yet. Alright, I think that is it. We're all set up here. Got all the enclosures are good to go. The dinosaurs
En route
here.
to top up feeder. Confirming task.
Needing. Wish there was a way to burn automatically resupply
En
feeders
route to
on or
feeder.
something. I feel like that should really be an option, especially for this island, for the sandbox mode. It lets you do everything else, choose the day and night cycles and stuff like that. All the raptors in the cage, yeah. Close that gate and actually check on them because we never saw. Okay, they're good in there. So we got Velociraptors, Tyrannosaurus Rex, Indominus Rex. How are you doing? He keeps bringing himself into corners here and making that, so might have to fix that. What we got in here? Something's ready. Madwangosaurus is ready to come out. I believe this is a... oh, that is a smaller dinosaur, so we're actually going to transport him. ACU helicopter is going to tranquilize him, and we'll put him in this exit right here. And we will do the Indoraptor, Gigantosaurus, or maybe the Endoraptor in here, so I'll have some space to run, and then I will develop this area as well. But anyways, guys, as we approach the 70-minute mark, that is going to do it for today's episode. Thank you very much for watching. Next week, I'm going to do a little update on this park here, and also start a new thing that I plan on doing involving Jurassic World Evolution. It's going to be more or so a dinosaur battle royale. I'm going to make an arena, and we're going to have the carnivores and herbivores fight it out, see who can become the ultimate winner. Once again, guys, thank you very much for watching. I will see everybody tomorrow for Adventure Wednesday. Peace.